inflammation underlies all modern diseases that we treat today. And in rheumatology, patients that I treated died not of a swollen knee joint or a swollen hip joint that Zane had. They had heart disease. Mm-hmm. Okay, how do we wrap our heads around this? Because remember, we were giving a drug for heart, a drug for kidney, a drug for lung. I was saying, wait. We've got to, there must be a unifying principle here. And I was in a mission to find what that missing link was. And you know something? I had to actually go to another scientific discipline. I reached into physics. And the missing link here was energy. Energy. Okay, you can have chemical energy or you can have energy. The body has energy systems. That was it. Because I came across WilliamATiller's work. He's from Stanford University. And wouldn't you know it, this physicist had written papers in medical journals. And the title was, "What are subtle energies?" Jackpot. Physics is very precise. They're after the truth. They describe, quantify, and they describe in great detail what is energy. Medicine doesn't do that. I went through all my medical textbook looking what's energy, what's biofield, what's this meridians, what is this? Because my patients were giving me a clue that they got better with such simple things like Tai Chi. But I'm not even going there, okay? And let me tell you, I just gave a presentation at the Association of Nevada just a week ago. Mm-hmm. And somebody had this to say, okay, because I'm giving you a huge sort of picture. And this is what one of the MDs had to say, because we all struggle with this. We're giving drugs and drugs and drugs. They have value. How do we bring this other piece? They're missing pieces to human health. And this is what Robert Lowe had to say about my presentation. Please, I have to read this because I went, woohoo.
Not the actor.
Robert, no, this is an MD, my colleagues in rheumatology.
I got it. It just tickled me that way. I just have
I don't know who that is.
Rob Lowe, he's a famous actor. So it's just, it just kind of tickled. I have kind of a quirky sense of humor.
Okay, this famous doctor, Rob Lowe, said this, refreshingly insightful, outside of the box, actionable recommendations for improving patient care that is not in any medical text, but extremely valuable. Because on that stage, I said, people, we're doing nutritional and supplements. Yes, not arguing with that. Bring in the energy piece. And you don't even have to go to an acupuncturist. You can if you want. You can take weeks and months to do Tai Chi. You can do if you want. But guess what? And this is the beauty of Tiller's physics. The energy systems of the body are already installed. And the body has polarities, just like a magnet, north and south. Connect to the body's polarities with your hands, nothing more. Boom. You start to heal.
Okay, describe a couple of things that you're talking about to connect to the body with your hands. I will tell you honestly, I kind of get a little bit of a cheat code here sometimes for just odd things that I will pick up in the podcast. One of them, I digress, but for an example sake, and I mentioned this before, one of the people that I work with suggested the idea of standing on one foot, because balance is such a big deal as you start to get older. Standing on one foot while you're brushing your teeth, and then halfway through you stand on the other foot, and that way you do that balance exercise every single day. So that was just an example of little things that I've picked up. So tell me one or two things that you're talking about.
That's wonderful. Proprioception, balance, position sense does decrease over time. It doesn't need to. right? And what you need is just a simple, very easy. You don't have to go to a bazillion-dollar yoga mat. Just stand on one foot. I like it. I really do. That was wise.